How is it going, everyone? Welcome back to the YouTube video, and today what I've got for you is breaking League One transfer news. I'm going to be telling you the latest transfer rumours in League One, like the latest confirmed transfers and the rumours which are supposedly about to happen or are currently in the works by some clubs. Obviously some of it may be false. What I've gathered together is probably like from the most reliable journalist, the most respected journalist in the EFL pretty much. So I'm filming this video when these rumours are current and like it's still circulating, and it could happen or it's already happened when you're watching this. But before we get into the latest League One transfer news, don't forget to leave a like on this video, subscribe down below if you are new. It really does help the channel out. And yeah, without further ado, let's get straight into the news. I've got this in front of me here of 10 players which are confirmed transfers or transfers of which are about to happen in League One. And I'm going to give you my overall thoughts on if it was a good deal for the club, how well I think he would do, etc. Starting off, we're going to go for Maccualy Bonne. He's gone to Ipswich. He came on loan from QPR. He only scored around 3 goals in the Championship last season. He came in from Charlton for like 2 million after they got relegated from the Championship back to Sky Bet League One. I reckon Bonne will do better than what Troy Parrott did for them, only scoring around 2 goals. But yeah, I reckon Bonne can replicate some of his form he had for Charlton last time in League One, also his previous time at Leyton Orient. So I reckon this is a good deal for Town here. Confirmed today, Ben Amos to Wigan Athletic. I think that's a good deal for Wigan. Obviously now they have 2 solid keepers in my opinion. With also Jamie Jones as backup, they can use him, and also obviously Ben Amos as starter now. He's probably gone there guaranteed to be starter. I do think that is a great move by the Ticks to get Ben Amos in on a free transfer. The 31-year-old ex-Manchester United keeper now at Wigan. Brilliant move, I think, and I think it's a good move for him as well, for a team that looked to be on the up after obviously all the terrible stuff which happened with their ownership in recent years. So good move for Amos, I believe that. Next on the list, Owen. Apparently Ipswich, Pompey and Wycombe interested, but only Pompey can afford him, because obviously Ipswich have spent quite big on a few players which I will mention later on in the list. But obviously this only is going to happen. He's only going to go to Pompey if Ronan Curtis moves on, but there is some Championship interest for Curtis. Apparently Preston are the favourites to sign him, but we will see how that happens. Next up from Pompey, some transfer activity is Craig MacGillivray. I think that's how you pronounce it. Correct me in the comments if I've got that wrong. Has been confirmed to Charlton Athletic. Obviously Amos exiting the door, Craig MacGillivray coming in, so I think that's a great swap for the Addicts. In my opinion, MacGillivray is better than Ben Amos, so that is some superb business by Thomas Sangoud and Nigel Adkins there. Next up, Rekeem Harper confirmed to Ipswich. Obviously the former West Brom 21-year-old central midfielder, I believe, on loan at Birmingham last season. So he has got Championship experience, around 30 games for the Blues last season. So I think it's around 500k plus add-ons. Ipswich have got a good player there, in my opinion. The next one is to do with the MK Dons player. Wigan are supposedly interested in Scott Fraser, and apparently he's supposedly completed a medical there. Gone to reliable journalist Alan Nixon. Dons are waiting for Championship interest. Apparently Hull and Barnsley are also interested in the second midfielder. We will see how that plays out. But obviously the Dons did return to pre-season today as I am recording this. I don't know when this is going out, probably in the next couple of days. But yeah, Fraser was at pre-season today, so there's been no movement on him and Wigan signing for them currently, but we will see. Following on is some Sheffield Wednesday transfer news. Obviously no incomings recently to Sheffield Wednesday due to obvious reasons. Apparently Matt Penney close to joining Ipswich, the left back. Obviously Ipswich are in need of a left back, letting go of Stephen Ward, I believe it was. I reckon this would be a good signing for Ipswich. Definitely an upgrade on Stephen Ward in my opinion. Following on from that, George Williams has completed a move from Bristol Rovers to Cambridge. That's a great pickup for Cambridge. Obviously, he might not be as good as Carl Noyle, but definitely is a solid League One right back. Bristol Rovers fans were a bit. Some of them were really in favour of him and thought he was superb for them, and some really were against him. But in my opinion, from a Dons fan perspective, he was brilliant for us over what was it, around 5 years he was with us. Coming through the academy as well, he just fans' favourite. Definitely George Williams was. Everyone was always backing him, even if he had a bad game. And yeah, he was just always solid. And always at least a 7 out of 10, 6 out of 10, if you know what I mean. He never really had like a terrible game. Some more Pompey news. Ryan Tunnifclufe is confirmed to join Pompey from Luton. I have to say on him, I don't know much about the player. If you do know much about him, Pompey fans, then leave in the comment section down below. More Sheffield Wednesday transfer news. Apparently, Sheffield Wednesday have put a £5 million price tag on Josh Windass, according to the Sun. So believe that what you will. Apparently, Millwall, Birmingham and Preston have all been linked and putting a few offers for the 27-year-old. I expect Josh Windass to be playing in the Championship next season. Obviously not a Sheffield Wednesday, so I reckon he will get a move. But £5 million, that could. That's a lot of money. Chansiri and Darren Moore have put that on him. Obviously they want to keep him, but no one's going to come in with a £5 million off of him in this current COVID market as well, where money's tight in most clubs. So yeah, I just don't see how it's going to happen. Some more MK Dons news moving on is eisa apparently could be joining the Dons, but we haven't met the price tag which Posh have set for him. Obviously he had a very poor season with Posh last season, with Clark Harris being the main man up front, him not really getting a run at in any occasion at all, to be honest with you. So it'll be interesting to see how this one folds out. Obviously MK being my club, I know the most about them in the league, so we do need a striker quite badly. Obviously we had Greg last season, Jerome's gone to Luton, so we'll see how it folds out. I reckon we will get a striker. I'm not sure if it will be Eisa. I would love to have Mel at our club, but we'll just see how it ends out. Next up is the most breaking news is that Paul Mullin has rejected a Cambridge contract and is expected to go to Rotherham. Plymouth are interested, but he lives up north, so I don't see why he could go to the club furthest away from that in the south. So yeah, obviously he was on a 1-year deal at Cambridge, and he's rejected it. But I'm not sure how it's going to play out, because obviously 32 goals last season in League Two, and that's the first time he's done that in his career, scoring a large amount of goals. We'll see how it plays out, but I do expect Paul Mullin to be playing in a top 10 League One club next season, or a bottom half championship. In my opinion, right now the championship is too far of a step for the former Cambridge striker, but we'll just see. It's obviously up to him, but for me, I place myself at a top 10 League One club to test myself at that level, because yeah, in only one season he's done that in his career, so we'll just see what happens with that one. And yeah, that is all the latest League One transfer news. If you did enjoy the video, don't forget to leave a like on this video, subscribe down below if you are new. Feel free to leave in the comments, is there any players I've missed out which you would expect to be in the video, or you do want your club to sign? Please let me know. And yeah, that is all from me, and I'll catch you next video. See you then.